Alright guys, we are here at a Dealerauction here in Arizona. Right now we're looking at this 2009 2009 Range Rover. Should be a sport. Yep, Range Rover Sport Supercharged. Yep. Interior looks pretty good. Just got the one rip right there. Looks pretty good. Sunroof. Yeah, looks pretty good. We also just got done looking at this Honda Accord. It has 265,000 miles on it. AC work, leather seats, sunroof. Today I'm pretty much just looking for like the cheap cars. What's the miles? And of course, pretty much not gotta buy things with high miles, but you pretty much want to look for the stuff with the high miles, because that's what's usually going to go cheap. It's the stuff with the high miles. So basically, today we're here to find like cheap vehicles. I got a couple on my list already. You see, got a Durango. I got one of these vans on my list already. This van is a 15. I got a 13 on my list. Let me see. The auction is about to start in a minute. What's this? This one looks like a hail damage. It's on flat. I'm not gonna mess with the Malibu. What this Honda got on it? I'm not sure, but I'm not about to look at it. I don't like wasting my time looking at vehicles I know I'm not gonna be bidding on. Uh-oh. We got a Challenger over here for you guys. It's probably a V6 most likely. It's a V6. Let me open it up and see. Yeah, it's a V6. Let's start it up for you guys. It's a V6 though. It's clean. What year is this? Oh, it's a 16. It's a 2016 Dodge Challenger. Got the U-Connect. 62,000 miles. 62,000 miles on it. AC work good in. Tinted windows. Yeah, guys, I just wanted to give you guys a little walk around today. That's a Dealerauction. Just here, like I said, I got a list right here. Got a bunch of cheap vehicles on it. The auction is about to start in a minute for the cheap cars, so I'm just going through them real quick. I think I already checked this one out. Yep. I already checked that one out. Let's check out this two-door Honda. Got 194 on it. Leather seats, sunroof. Interior is not too bad. See if it'll start up. Starts right up. If the AC don't work, I really don't want to mess with it. The AC works. Got to check engine light. I'm not too concerned about that. I did leave my scanner in the truck. See, got to check engine light. AC is working. I don't know if the radio works. Okay. We just got to check engine light on. That's it. AC works beautiful. This is from one of the big Honda dealers here. in Arizona. This is from a Honda dealer, so it was, most likely it was a trade-in. AC works good. Put it in dry. Go forward. Goes back. Go forward. Alright. AC working excellent. I usually leave them running to make sure they're not going to overheat. This one got gas. So guess what? This one's about to get left running for a minute. Roll the window down. Since the AC worked, I really don't care about the window working. So at least roll the window down so the keys don't get locked in there. Let me see. I really don't like PT Cruisers, man. So I'm not gonna even check it out. Check out this Chrysler, man. I hate Chryslers too because the front ends are shitty on these. Got 133 on it. I'm not gonna look at it. But guys, comment down below if it's like certain vehicles you guys would like for me to check out while, you know, I'm gonna be doing these dealer videos. Got a look like a trim piece missing right there. Got a little dent right there. Back bumper is faded. It's not bad. Interior, a little dirty. This one has 168,000 miles on it. Let's check it out. Key is super whoop. The key is super whoop. It does start up. Boy, I gotta wipe this sweat off me, boy. It's hot out here. AC is working though. It's pretty clean. It's not too bad. Tinted windows is faded, but hey, they're tinted. AC works good in here. Give it a couple revs. Sounds good. I might write this one down. Got 168 on it. Ain't too many people gonna be wanting to check it out. Yeah, I got chicken scratch handwriting, guys. So I'll take a list and I just usually go through my list and write cars down I want to check out. So this one is AA. I usually write it down when my pen is working. AA. Yep, my pen isn't working. So let me see. Try it one more time. But usually I remember what cars I wanna check out. Yeah, but like I was saying, guys, I usually have a list when I come to the auction. You wanna work off a list. It's easier. Let me see. Mouse, well, yeah, that's gonna go high. Working off a list is much easier because you won't be walking around. Won't be just walking around and wasting time. I see a Buick over here. See what this Buick is about. It's a little cheap Buick. Hey, so I'm looking for cheap cars today. Oh, got some little rims on this Navigator. Let me show y'all this. Got some rims on this. It's an 06 Navigator, 169,000 miles. Alright, but this is a little cheap car I was just talking about. Not too bad on the inside. Yeah. Let me see. Something over here stinks. Something over here stinks. Get away from over there. I don't want to deal with that. 175. I know the Kia. I would say won't shift. Ain't got to worry about me looking at it. I got this Honda Accord running still. Check it out. See how it's doing. This one's gonna need some front end work. I got it running. Make sure I wrote it down, but it's doing good. Temp hand is cool. AC still working. Make sure I wrote it down. E77. Yep, I got it. So we're good on there. Yep. I'm gonna leave it running for a minute.
$4600. At $700, $4800 Land Rover, $900 at $9 $5 grand, but you get on one back, 50 money, you got one, you got one, you got $5 grand, you got to be 52. At $300, talk to me. At $5,300, $400, get down $500 Golden Bank, 55. At $600, $700. Still there, 800 at 58, you gotta be 9, you gotta be 59 at 6 grand there, 6 grand, you gotta 6 grand on the back, 50 minutes, you gotta be 2, you gotta be solid $6,100.
So what's going on, guys, man? Made it back from the auction, here back at home. I didn't grab anything from the auction today because prices was going high as ever. Of course, we know everything because you know what's going on in the world. So people are overpaying for cars. Well, the dealers are paying more for the cars because the consumer, I guess, are paying more for the cars. You know, so you know we got to just stay. It's basically just stay in demand, I guess. But I'm not about to overpay for some vehicles. I'm not going to overpay for it because you know you don't want to overpay for vehicles you might not get your money out of them. So I'm not going to do that. I would just sit back and relax and wait for that sweet deal to come through there, and then I'll get my sweet deal. But I'm about to show you guys. Oh man, y'all seen that '09 Range Rover, man, with a 6100. That's definitely not bad because if I was back in Detroit, I definitely would have bid it on that because I could have paid 69 out the door with the fees. So it would have probably been like 60, 69. It was 6100. I'm sorry, 6100. So out the door, you probably would have been close to 65, 66, probably something like that. So back at home, it wouldn't have been bad because I could have sold that easily for 8-9 grand, easy, 8-9 grand. So that definitely was not a bad buy. I mean, a bad price for that. Like I said, that's easy, 8-9 grand. You know, you might be able to post it for like 9,500. Somebody bring you, 9,000, 92, 93, just because it was supercharged and it was the sport. It was clean inside and out. Had the sunroof. I forgot to check if it had the TVs in the back, but it probably did have the TVs in the headrest. I know it had the navigation in it, and the air ride suspension was sitting up right because usually if the air ride suspension is bad, you had to sit for a couple hours. They start sagging. So all the front struts was good, air suspension was good on it. But right now, before we end this video, I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys how I do my list when I go to the auction, or how I make my list prior to going to the auction. So that way, when I get to the auction, I'm not just really walking around just lollygagging and wasting time. I go directly to my cars, and I know what I'm looking for. So I'm about to show y'all my list, and it'll help y'all do y'all list the same way or similar, so that you guys can maximize your time at the auction, so that way you can see more cars and get more time with those cars as well. So I'm about to show you guys my list. All right, guys, here go basically like a rough draft for my list. This is my list for today's auction that was in the video. Basically, this is how I started my rough draft. This was the one I took to the auction. This is like a list I threw together. So basically, I write down the lane it's in, like off the website. I go on the website, check out the run list. I write it down, and then I just go through the list. Once I get to the auction, I go through the list, and I go to the rows, then I go through the list. This is when I'm rushing. But when I got time, because right here, you don't want to really do it this way unless you got a lot of time. See me, I get to the auction like an hour and a half early. So I got a lot of time to finesse while I'm at the auction. So I could do my list like this. But I'm going to show you guys how you want to do your list. It's like, like it might be some cars at the auction that you didn't see on the run list on the website, and you're going to have to write them down. So basically, I write down on, like, usually the auctions have the check sheet list, so you can write your cars down on. So usually I find somewhere on my list to write down cars that I didn't have on my list, or I write down the cars that's on my list that I want to bid on for sure. So like these cars right here, like G15, H24, H17, AA86, AA62, and AA03. These was cars that I checked out and really wanted to get. And like the G15, I don't think I had that on my list. But that's why these cars are here, because these cars are, basically the ones I want to check out, like far as bid on for sure. So I'm gonna show you guys how I usually like to do my list to make my time, I can finesse more time out of my time being at the auction. So I'm gonna show you that list. So basically, I start the list the same way. I go through the run list. I write down all the cars that I'm a want to go check out when I get to the auction. So I write down all the cars. Once I write down all the cars, I filter my list. And when I say filter, this is what I mean. Basically, I do it just like this. I break it down by each lane. So that way, when I get to the auction, boom. Especially when I'm in a rush. So sometimes I do run late. We all run late sometimes. So basically, when I get to the auction tomorrow, I'm about to hit lane 1 real quick. I got 2, 4, 6, 7 cars in lane 1. So I'm about to boom, boom, bop, 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 boop, wop. Yep, they all in the same row. And they all right by each other. I got 59, 60, 62, 64, 65, and 69. That means they all right by each other. I could get through those real quick. Check the oil, antifreeze, transfer if I can after it warms up. Check the AC. I don't care about the windows. If the AC work, I ain't gonna care about the windows. But hopefully the windows do work. And then once I'm done with lane 1, I jump over to lane 2. Depends on how your auction is set up. Because some auctions, like lane 1 will be way to the left when you hit the block, and then lane 2 is like right there, and then you got lane 3 way in the back. So it depends on how your auction is set up. But this make it easy for you. So when you passing, like when you walking down the aisles, you might hit lane 4. Like, oh, I got cars in 4. Let me check out 4 before I go to 6. So you can do it like that. So that way you ain't going to 6 and then got to double back to 4. So that's wasting time. You can just hit 4 and then go to 6. And but so y'all get the point. I'm gonna hit lane 1 first. Then I'm gonna hit lane 2, knock out the ones I got in lane 2. Then I'm gonna hit lane 3. As you see, I got more cars in lane 3. So I'm gonna hit lane 3, and I'm gonna be more time in lane 3 than 4 or 5. So I'm gonna go ahead and hit lane 3. Then I jump over to 4, hit lane 5, then 6. And then like some of those cars that I really like, I'm gonna leave running. So as I'm walking back to the block, I can stop at those cars and see and make sure that they're not running hot, that the AC still blowing cold, and stuff like that. So, but yeah, man, this is how pretty much I do my list. And you guys can do it pretty much the same way. It'll help you guys while you're walking through the auction, checking out your vehicles prior to the auction, especially if you don't check them out the day before. So if you don't check your cars out the day before, the day of, you want to get to like at least an hour and a half early, so you got time to check out the cars. And that's how I do my list, man. But thank you guys for checking out the video, man. I'm freaking whooped. I'm tired, man. So I'm about to go ahead and call it a night. Not a night, but I'm about to go ahead and chill out, get myself together for in the morning. Because like I said, we do got another auction to hit in the morning. This auction is smaller than the one I went to today. So I got 31 cars on my list as of now. Of course, that's going to change probably overnight, especially when I get there in the morning, because they do pick cars late. And you know, I typically I don't look at those cars that they slide in late, because sometimes it's the reason why they slid in late. It's the reason why that car slid in there late, so people couldn't check it out. So I don't usually even check those cars out. And don't be anxious to bid at the auction, because that's how you buy bad cars. If you didn't check that car out, don't overpay on that car, because you will be upset if you overpay on that car and it's a bad car. So don't be anxious to buy, especially in times like right now. Don't be anxious to buy, because the prices are way too high, and if you buy a lemon, you gonna be upset, man, because it is what it is. You stuck with it, But all right, guys, man, thanks for checking out another video. Comment below and let me know if you guys like the auction video, because I can do a longer video, because I can go and preview the cars before the day of the auction. So if you guys want to see more of the auction videos, let me know. I can do them 2-3 times a week, and keep you guys entertained with the auto auction videos. And of course, I'm gonna be showing you guys the cars that I win and the process of me cleaning them and selling them, man. But all right, guys, don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, man. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button. Don't forget to turn on that post notification bell so you get a notification every time I upload a video for you guys. I'm out, man. Peace.